Hey, this is Robbie. This is my winter greenhouse. Just want to show you a few things here. Um, right now it's 95 degrees. Um, it's insulated with bubble wrap, and it's got a layer of plastic on the outside. The way mine is, um, and I'll show you in just a minute. It's not all the way on the ground because it's summertime. I like the ventilation and the airflow in here not to be all stuffy. So plastic's kind of shoved underneath the bottom of the thing, of the frame. Um, Growing a few things in here. Amazingly, the tomatoes are incredible. Right now they're going pretty good. Cucumber, I had one that some of the stuff, most of the stuff was stuff I rescued out of the garden right before the frost. Uh, so right now it is early December, and I got um, one, two, three, four, five, about 5 or 6 tomato plants that are going really good right now. I got tomatillos that are surviving, a couple of green beans uh, that we rescued, a few house plants are out here as well. I also have some onions growing or trying to grow, and I have my favorite, the lemon, the lime, and the orange tree in here. Um, which I'll show you in just a second. I also have a hydroponic system that we haven't really started up yet. I got some starter seeds. I'm starting with some peppers, and once they start growing, I'll get the hydroponic system. You order it online. It's like 30 bucks. I'm using an old fish tank I'm putting out here. Not doing a lot to the water or anything like that. Just trying to keep it natural and just using rainwater pretty much that I'm catching. Um, anyway. Okay, here are the tomato plants that are growing. There are 5 tomato plants. Looks like one's almost 2.5 feet tall. I even have some baby tomatoes already growing. Now, some of these I don't know if they were cherry tomatoes or if they were Hokies or just whatever. But as you can see, they're right there in the middle of the screen is some tomatoes. Over here in the corner, the lime tree, lemon tree, and an orange tree. All ordered online. They started out. If you ever ordered these things online, you'd see that they were just very small. Um, they've grown probably about 4 times the size of when I got them. Very expensive. So if you could actually germinate yours, I've tried to germinate lemon and limes, and lime seeds are very hard to find, and lemon seeds are very hard to germinate. And the way this climate is, I just went ahead and just ordered it online. So you order 3 packs. I think it's around. I think it was right 16 to 20 bucks. I think so. Anyway, elephant ear I rescued. It was a very small plant that kind of sprouted off the side of another. Just going to see what it can do in here. It's some other stuff growing in the pot as well. I don't know exactly. Anyway, you'd be surprised what can grow in a greenhouse. So anyway, back there was a squash, but we had an issue with ants in here, and it died very quickly. I think I'm growing some peppers back there now. Scroll around. Got some. This was a bucket that I used in the summertime for carrots. It didn't really do as great as I thought it would do, but I got some onions in there. And I planted about a month ago, so I'm just gonna let them just grow in here and just see what happens. Right now they're still barely just taking off. There's not a lot in there, not a lot on the roots. So some peppers that I said earlier that were growing for the hydroponics. Some other stuff that had died, and I replanted some peppers, tomatillos, green beans, cucumber. There's another green bean. They just continue to produce. Basically, and there's the ugly fish tank that I put in here. The main thing that's for, of course, is the hydroponics. If you put water in here, you actually have a chance of the heat, the sun getting in here and heating up the water. That's not very good water right now, but it's, you know, if I had some more rainwater, maybe just a little bit to it, it'd probably be okay. I have a small little heater in here, which is set on a timer, or was set on a timer. Now I just basically go on the thermostat only on here. This is very hard to predict. Some nights are warm, about 40 degrees, and some nights get a little bit chillier than that. So, like I said, right now it is 95. It might get up to 100 in here today. I also have a grow light in here, by the way. It's something I put on at night sometimes, just if I'm out here working in it. Another thing I want to show you is the bag, the hanging debated. Tried this, you know, and it seems to be doing okay. It's I don't know exactly how these things grow. When weight gets put on it, I don't know what it's going to do. If I'm going to have to move it, put a hook in here or something to kind of secure it. You know, I got some, as you can see, some twine hanging up from the tops and stuff like that, but then again, that's probably not going to hold up either. I'm just trying to basically hold these tomato plants up the best I can for the moment until I figure out something different. But as you can see, the bubble wrap, single pane plastic, is nothing different. I use some reflective tape in here. You can buy, I mean, I did this about as cheap as you can do. So hopefully it will work out. And we're not going to have any problems. I did have problems with ants in here. That is something that you have to look at it as well. But there's a product you can buy if that does happen. You can barely see it here, but I'm going to show you diatomaceous earth. Go to Home Depot and you think, oh God, $10 stuff, but I'm telling you, you put it on a couple of times, I don't have any problems. You can still see some of the remnants in here that it's kind of left behind, but it was so bad. It was really bad, and it was killing the plants. So anyway, that's that. I'm going to take you out here to the garden here and show you some other stuff that we're doing as well. Okay, I'm going to show you, this is the garden I use in the wintertime, a fall crop I ordered off Amazon. It's a mix. I just poured the whole 1 pound bag out here. Hairy veg was the main thing I was after. It was only 10% hairy veg. Winter rye was about 40%. Some other stuff as well. I think some winter peas and that kind of stuff. Anyway, I'm going to show you a little bit of that. Before I did it, I used a lot of compost, some manure as well. Anyway, I even threw some leaves in here during the, you know, just to try to help the soil as much as I can. That's the main thing in the wintertime over here. So, okay, as you can see, there's some clover, some hairy veg, a little bit in there, and some winter rye. It's just a 15 by 15 garden. It looks like a lot of grass is growing in here as well, but overall, not a bad product. I think I spent $15 on the seeds, but it should improve the soil tremendously. Very rocky soil. It's the first time I planted in this area of the yard. So we're going to see what happens next year. Alright, here is the winter bed. Pretty much a raised bed is all it was during the summertime. Covered it, put a little PVC on it. Very basic. Anyway, not a lot going on. The good thing about this is you don't have to water it as much. You know, probably once or twice a week so I'll ever water it. The only thing I'm growing in here right now is a little bit of kale and some lettuce and some variety lettuce, and I'll show you that here in a second. Okay, as you can see, there's some variety lettuces. Probably about a month going, and it all came from seed. So I think there's some broccoli that finally starting to grow in the back there. Kind of late to grow broccoli, but we're going to try it anyway, and some kale and stuff up front. So kale and lettuce is looking pretty decent. I don't know about everything else, but we will see. I will tell you, there's another thing I will show you. Alright, one other thing I want to show you real quick is the banana tree we have in the yard. It's first year growing it out here. Winterized it with some bubble wrap and some tape. That's pretty much it. You see a lot of videos online, a lot of people around here kind of leave it alone. I want mine to get a lot bigger next year, so we decided just to winterize it here.